Hello everyone, so this is the fourth video of this chapter, The Portrait of a Lady by Khushwant Singh. So, we are almost at the end of this chapter and let us see, as I have said in the last video, video number 3, that she predicted something, that she is about to die. Who is this she? Definitely the grandmom, right. So, let us see whether the prediction ultimately worked or not. We protested, but she ignored our protests. She lay peacefully in bed, praying and telling her beads. Even before we could suspect, her lips stopped moving and the rosary fell from her lifeless fingers. A peaceful pallor spread on her face, and we knew that she was dead. So, now this is the moment that the author is describing to us, that when she is about to die, a kind of peaceful pallor, means kind of peaceful appearance that is reflected through the face. She is praying, she is dying, she can feel that she is dying, and she is completely having her own peace, and they are observing that she is now dead. We lifted her off the bed and, as is customary, laid her on the ground and covered her with a red shroud. After a few hours of mourning, we left her alone to make arrangements for her to take her to be cremated. So, now they are going for all the arrangements and everything for that funeral, and she is covered with the red shroud, red cloth. Okay. So, all the traditional activities they are doing according to the religious guidelines. The sun was setting and had lit her room and veranda with a blaze of golden light. Means that sunlight that day, it was having its blaze, means a kind of shining power, completely bright color on that veranda, on that room, a golden light. We stopped halfway in the courtyard, all over the veranda and in her room, right up to where she lay dead and still wrapped in the red shroud. Thousands of sparrows sat scattered on the floor. So, now they are observing, the entire family members are observing that where she was lying dead and she is completely wrapped up with that red shroud, red cloth. There they can observe that thousands of sparrows, those sparrows that used to give the food, they are present in that room, in that floor. There was no chirruping, no sounds. We felt sorry for the birds, and my mother fetched some bread for them. And we felt sorry for the birds because the person, every day she is giving the food to them, that day this person is no more. So, who will bring the food for them? The sparrows are completely unable to understand, but they are completely silent. Probably they got to know, or probably they understand, right. So, the mother, means the author's mom, she went to bring the bread for the sparrows. She broke it into little crumbs, the way my grandmother used to, and threw it to them. The sparrows took no notice of the bread. So, food is given to them, but the sparrows are not at all interested in the food, in that bread. When we carried my grandmother's corpse off, they flew away quietly. So, when we are taking the body outside our home, they flew away quietly, silently they went. They means the sparrows. Next morning, the sweeper swept the bread crumbs into the dustbin. Next morning, the sweeper came and the crumbs, mean the pieces of the bread, that is ultimately shifted to the dustbin. So, this is the kind of attachment, this is the kind of emotions that the old lady, the grandmom, ultimately created throughout the story, and the sparrows are reflecting the emotions. So it is very important for us to understand the the importance of the guardians, the grandmom, the grandfather. Many of us, you have also seen that they are shifted to the old age homes, vridhashram. That is not good. That is not at all good. So this should be the essence. This should be the emotions. They can save your house with their experience, with the prayers, with the positivity, with the peaceful, appearance. So it is very important to have this kind of characters in your house. But people nowadays are, very impatient. They don't have the patience to to tolerate the attitude or the appearance. But the portrait of a lady is showing us the importance of the characters, right? So we got to know, as I have said, the relation between the grandson and the grandmom, the character of the grandmom, the title, the relationship, the emotions, the cultural and religious values of the woman, right? And what kind of importance she is having throughout the story, right? So very beautiful prose. Go through the text again and again and wait for the upcoming videos, right? So here we end our first chapter from the book Hornbill. Thank you.